Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings Online Let's Play. And we're back with Baradbeam, who has camped out in the swamp. So when last we left off, it was growing nighttime. Baradbeam had a lot to do in the swamp. We spent the night with Bill and Roderick and Edda, just kind of hanging out with Snicken here, and just kind of looking at Roderick like, I understand wanting to make friends of the beasts, but if the beast doesn't want to make friends of you. But we wish you luck. We really wish you luck, Roderick. So, he's got a little bit of a task ahead of him here. Let's see and make sure we've got all the quests out here that we need. Good. Where are we with this one? Oh, Mundle's Cave. Okay, we're gonna want to do that too. And in fact, where's Mundle's Cave? Prologue. Chasing Ondir. He is out over here. So let's go take care of that. That's why we came out into the swamp in the first place. And it was a little bit of a race against time. So Baradbeam did get a little bit sidetracked. But we have to find the place first, right? So we have to find where Mundle is camping out. I think Baradbeam's getting a little tired of the swamp. He's not used to it, really. He's used to, you know, the lavish world of Gondor. Big libraries, nice cities, and a warm bed. And he doesn't have that out here. So he's experiencing this hero thing for the very first time. Getting a first-hand feel for what it is to be a hero. Luckily, he's got Megli by his side, though. He doesn't think he could do this without him. And with Megli here, it gives him the strength and courage to be able to do this. So here we are at the Mustering Cave, where we're hoping to find Mundle and warn him about Ondir, who was stabbed by the Morgul blade. Maybe on his way to hurt our friend here. Uh-oh. Delay not. It is too late for me, Ondir. Ondir arrived ahead of you. He must be stopped. The Nine must not take him. Please, there is but one last of my kin in the Midgewater marshes. Renilind is his name, a young scholar of my kind. He was not here when Ondir came and may yet be alive. Go to him quickly. He had gone to study the ruins of the old Marshwater fort at the center of the marshes. You must tell him, warn him, to beware Ondir's scream. So he lost another one. Although he's still writhing there in pain. But he is bleeding out, so we wish you luck. But I think Mundle is not long for the world. And honestly, if we're role-playing a little bit, Baradbeam probably stayed with him until he did pass, helped ease some of that with some of the salves and knowledge he has of herbs and medicine. So our poor Mundle, Baradbeam is getting a little bit discouraged, I think, because he doesn't know these rangers, but he has much respect for their organization and their group and their sort of principles, and so he really wants to help out. And I think this one in particular kind of stuck with him, because Mundle asked him to go find a scholar of their group, a young scholar, and so Baradbeam's kind of seeing, you know, I was a young scholar. I'm more of a scholar than I am a fighter. So I want to make sure that this person is all right, and we are going to up here, the Marshwater Fort, which is, you know, these ruins here. And I'm trying to remember if there's a back route. I don't know. So we will go up here. He's trying to find his way into these ruins. I mean, they're called forts for a reason, right? Even though it's a ruined fort, it still had walls on all four sides. And he would love to explore this and the rooms that it offers, but missed that jump. He's got to think of the ranger that's kind of awaiting unknowns of the danger ahead of them. He's got to warn the ranger about Amdir, who's out of his mind with madness. But while we're over here, we're taking care of this as well. Taking care of spiders in the Midgewater quest while we're here. So we're gonna want to get that out of the way. Should be the last spider we need. We're gonna want brood watchers, which I think are up back here. Go. And I think I saw one. The shattered pitcher. We want that. We're gonna want to get that, even if we have to kill some things to get there. Baradbeam can't deny some. And we are stuck. I think we're lagging out. There we go. We either were lagging out or got webbed. I didn't look up here fast enough to see if we maybe got stuck. He can't pass up on some ancient lore here. Alright. Broodwatcher? Yep, that's the one we... I thought I heard footsteps behind us. Yeah, we're getting webbed. We're not legging out. It's rooted. It's just, I didn't see the animation for us to get webbed. There's the queen that we need to kill. We need 4 more brood watchers somewhere. Whoa, fell down that. Alright, Megley. Here we go. Put that on. Get this going. Maybe do a little cracked earth on you. Get up here and do some... I don't know why I love that staff strike so much. It just feels really good. We're gonna want to... He does see that door there, but we're gonna come back to that in just a second. That we need 4 more brood watchers while we're out here. And I can't remember if there's some inside or not. A cocoon here. Maybe we can find some... There's a brood watcher. Find some treasures. Ooh, we got some good stuff out of that. A couple things that we actually want for our profession. Ah, rooted. I saw it that time. Yay, level 15! You may now purchase a personal home. So I will tell you, we are not going to do that this episode. Because I'm not going to put you through the torture of watching me trying to figure out which home is best for us. So next episode, we will come back, though, and probably have a little house if we have enough gold to afford it. Which I think we do. Ooh, okay. We'll deal with that in just a second. I think we have enough for a house, especially because one of the gifts we got was a 1 gold thing to sell. Oh, this is the Lore Master quest. So we got a mail. Friend, I hope that your studies are not diminished by your desire to trudge throughout the world out there. There's another letter along with this that informs you what I need. Please return it to me quickly. Studies should not wait. Dalton Willow. Alright, well, guess what? They're gonna wait. Baradbeam, a recent discovery made me think of you, the talents you have, and the manner in which you comport yourself. This will require you to have your thoughts in very rigid order. Visit me and bring this letter to let me know that you are truly interested. Dalton Willow. He's in Bree, so he's heard of us. He's asking us to come find him. We're a little bit busy, so we'll do that as soon as possible. That is a level 15 Lore Master quest, by the way. So that's going to be, if you're not playing Lore Master and you're kind of playing along, you will probably get your own quest at level 15, depending on what class you rolled. Alright, one more Brood Watcher, and then we can go save... I forgot his name already. Reninold or something? The young scholar. The young ranger scholar. There's also something else that we can do at level 15, but I'm gonna do that in between episodes too, and that is, you can actually take on a surname in this game, and I've always found that to be really cool. So at level 15, you can not only have your first name, but you can come up with a surname, and it doesn't take place of titles. You can have it take place of titles, but you can choose a last name for your character. So we will be doing that in between episodes as well. I know we killed this queen once already, but she's in our way again. We're being assaulted from all sides here. You clicking at me? Don't you click at me. Alright, Baradbeam, this guy is getting at us too. Megley, can you do business? Thank you. Alright, let's go see if we can find our scholar friend in here.
Amdir, quickly falling into the shadows of the Wraith world, has slain 2 of his brethren already, and seeks the blood of a 3rd.
Alright, so we're gonna try to save this young ranger here. Reniland. Torden and Mundle have both perished. This is almost beyond belief. I was sent here to keep watch after the Nazgul drove us from the Shire, but now it appears my watch has been for naught. We must go at once to the chiefdom of my kindred. The Breemen call him Strider. There is a quicker path than the one you took back to the safety of Bree. Follow me, and I will lead you through the caves beneath the marshes. Alright, Reniold. I didn't think the other place was... or the other way was too slow, but if you insist we go this way, we will go this way. It's gonna light every single torch. As we go. Oh! Spiders! So they were in here. We could have just got these in here. That's okay. What's a little more experience, huh? Alright, Reniold. I'm rooted. I'm rooted, I can't move. Help! Okay. I lit these torches just yesterday, he says. I know. It is damp in here and wet, so it's not completely unheard of that you'd have to light these torches again. Let's do a cracked earth on these guys. Okay. We're gonna want to watch his health as well, because this is an escort quest, whether we liked it or not. It's here. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. And we see these spiders up here. Did the water stifle these flames? I don't know, you tell me, Reniold. Did the water stifle these flames? Yes, I heard you the first time. Alright. These torches always seem to fail, he says. Okay. In here. Let me see to the darkness before us. Uh-oh. Amdir! Amdir, my friend, I know it is not really you that does these things. I am not what you once believed. Yes, yes you are. Let me help you. Never! No! Oh, our young scholar friend. Morin will deal with you. Who's Morn? Oh, bleh. Bleh, yuck. Reniold, are you, I can't remember if he's down for the count, or... Alright, well, we took care of that. Amdir is running free. Go at once, find Strider and Bree. He is my chieftain and should be made aware of all that has happened. Talk to Barleyman Butterbur at the Prancing Pony. He will know where Aragorn is. Take the door from this room and you will find yourself on the western edge of the Midgewater Marshes. Go west from there, then south and west along the road to Bree. Oh. So I think Baradbeam is feeling absolute defeat at all of this. He has now witnessed the death of 3 rangers. One, he had kind of said, I need to go protect this guy. He's one of my own kindred spirits as a scholar. So he is just feeling like he has not been able to do anything.
Saruman's treachery has delayed me too long. I can only hope that Frodo and Sam have left the Shire. Without my aid, their road will be a perilous one. Frodo must rely upon the Rangers and your prowess to see him to the end.
So now we're getting tied in with Frodo, apparently. Okay. Where are we? What? Where are we at? Oh, but I need to go all the way back there. Okay. Alright, well, we're running back to Midgewater Marshes, so I want to just show you this. So we've had Megli for a while, right? And Megli who is going to be who we continue to use, but we actually got a new pet as well, and this is a raven. Summons a raven companion. Raven specializes in buffing and debuffing. So when you're out soloing as the lore master, you're probably going to want to keep, you know, your bear out. When you're in groups, the raven is really good because it just gives you buffs. It's like an imp from World of Warcraft, basically, if you're a warlock. So we'll name this raven and everything. And I've got a lot to do in between episodes, I'm realizing. But we'll name the raven. For now, we're going to keep Megli out. And as a lore master, we're going to keep getting new pets like that, especially going down the tree that we went down. Which now, whoops. Now that I think about it, we probably have a point to spend. So let's wrap up this. On the Wild Rage increases your pet's damage and attack speed. Bop! Okay. Yes. Then we get this, which stamp out the fire. Your pets deal bonus damage to enemies suffering from burning embers. Alright. So let's bring Megli back. We'll go turn this in. Oh, as someone in the comments did mention, you know, if you level up, you have to dismiss your pet and bring your pet back to have them level up with you. So if you are playing a lore master and you're just leveling nonstop and having your pet out the whole time, you may want to take a look at that too. Make sure that your pet is leveled up. I wasn't too concerned with it, but it's a good point to make. A good point to remember too. Especially when you get into some more of the difficult fights, even just a little bit of a stat bump would help out. Alright, but we're going to go turn in the spider quest, and then we'll come back up here and turn in what quest we have. Then I think we might be done out here. And we can head into Bree. And tool around in Bree for a little bit. So, in case you are wondering, like, what the heck did that video have to do with, you know, what's going on? The video was meant to tell you where in the storyline your character currently is. So in the storyline of Lord of the Rings, and again, this game follows the books, not so much the movies. They kind of go hand in hand, but there's stuff in the books that are referenced here that are not in the movies. So in the books, if you're familiar with Lord of the Rings, both movie and books actually, when Frodo and Sam are leaving the Shire, that's what's going on, you know, out in the Shire, out that way, basically, out in the Shire, while we're doing this stuff in here. While this stuff is happening with Omdir and everything, Frodo and Sam are just leaving the Shire. I'll take this hat, and it's probably ridiculous looking, so it's a good thing that we have... let's see what it looks like. Oh, actually... I mean, it is ridiculous looking, but man, Baradbeam, we might want to keep that one for a costume for us. All right. So we want to talk to Barlaam Butterbur. He's in Bree. Pressing Matters is in Bree. Watcher Redweed is in Staddle. I keep calling her Reed. Because I had an RP character named Kate Reed Watcher. So for some reason, whenever I see Redweed, oh yeah, that's Reed Watcher, but it's not. It's Watcher Redweed. And Eldo. So Eldo's probably gonna be the first one we run into. He's probably right this one here. And I think we will do the Pressing Matter. That's going to be our Lore Master quest first. If I'm not mistaken, it either gives us a skill or some gear that we could use. So we'll get that done first. Alright, let's go find Eldo. Yeah, so like I said, from the RP perspective, Baradbeam's feeling really down, and he's feeling like, I'm not sure if this hero thing is cut out for me, because I've now let 3 people die, basically, is how he feels about it. And 3 rangers, nonetheless, so not even, like, innocent. It's protectors of the Shire that were relying on him, and he feels like he let them down. So he's going to have to come to terms with that a little bit and see if this is the path that he really wants to set out with. You remember, he did have his dream that set him on this path. Alright, Eldo. We're bringing him the fennel seeds to help heal his dog, Juanita.
It's terrible.
You've brought me the fennel seeds. Good, good. Give them here, and I'll boil them up with the rest of this. There we go. Take this remedy to Gar and let him drink it. He may not much like it, but make sure he drinks it all the same. He should recover soon. Wait, are we healing Juanita or Gar? I thought it was Juanita that was sick. Maybe we healed Juanita earlier? So Gar's that dog here in Staddle. You know what? What am I doing? Get on the horse. I keep forgetting that we have the horse. Hello. We'll run through these farmyards here. This is what our horse looks like, by the way. I was just looking to see. It's not as cosmetic as I would want it for him, because I want his to be like a... No, I should probably buy that one. And I got enough points. I could probably buy the steed for him that I want from the store. All right. Oh, Megali, jeez. Roaring right in our ear. Let's give this to Gar. Gar sniffs at the herbal remedy and then laps some of it up. He slowly drinks the rest of the mixture. Longo looks at you expectantly.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were...
Okay, Longo. That remedy should make him feel a lot better. Good boy, Gar. That'll do it. You must have eaten something that disagreed with you, that's all. Here, you can wash that remedy down with... Hey, now what's this? I drew this water from the town well this morning, but it sure smells odd. Is that what made Gar sick? Uh-oh, something's wrong with the,
Might I trouble you for some help?
I think there's something wrong with the water in the town well, Baradbeam. It certainly smells peculiar. That's for sure, and would explain why Gar has been feeling poorly. Could it be that something has gotten into the well and poisoned the water? That would be terrible, but it seems likely. Go and tell Lily Underhill. We can't have people drinking from the well until we can clean that water somehow. Lily lives over yonder, east of Boggs Farm. Right, we will do that, but let's talk to you first.
Greetings.
You've done very well, Baradbeam, very well indeed. I reckon the goblins will be unable to mount an organized attack on the town without the leadership of those goblin chieftains. You have performed a great service for both men and hobbits, Baradbeam, and I'm sure the town of Staddle is in your debt. Now, Bree must know of our, well, I suppose it really is your, great victory. Okay, we're gonna get this, but we're also gonna get a 3 vitality armband.
Might I take a moment of your time?
You see, the Watchers and I have been stationed in Staddle for only a short time to see to the defense of the little folk here. What with all the trouble we've heard Archit and Combe had, it seemed a wise thing to defend Staddle, especially since its crops feed much of Breland. My superior, Second Watcher Heathstraw, should know of our victories, and that Staddle appears to be safe, at least for the moment. I dare not leave my post, though, so could I ask you to bring my report on to Second Watcher Heathstraw in Breetown? He would probably be near the Boar Fountain. Just head north up the road towards Combe and turn left at the signpost. Sure. What are you?
Hello there. Might I speak with you?
I'm not going to read that. That's to get a house. So we will definitely pick that up. That's actually going to give us some free housing. I think like a table and maybe a bookshelf or something to put in our house. But let's go find Lily and tell her that the water from the well is poisoned. Amy Boggs. Rats. Okay. Let's get to Lily here.
What do you need?
Longo thinks the well is poisoned. I don't know. It seems a bit far-fetched. Perhaps he's just imagining it. No. Longo is many things, but a fool he is not. Who could have done such a terrible thing? I have an idea how to fix things, but I'll need your help to make the water safe to drink.
Stay a moment.
There's a wise woman named Willow-san who dwells by the Silver Water Spring. She may know a way to clean the befouled water. Draw a bucket of water from the well and bring it to her. Perhaps she'll know what to do. Take the road east from the town square to the Widow Froghorn's farm, then south to Constable Bulger's house. The Silver Water Spring is southeast of there. Alright, got it. So we gotta go draw up a bucket of water. Alright. And then we'll go talk to this Willow Spring. And as we're riding there, I want to put on that band. Yep, that did it. This is the same as what we've got on. A 5 fate earring we're going to want to put on over a 3 fate earring. And I would like to keep 3, 5. So I'd like to keep the vitality, just so we have a little bit of health going on. Alright, I can't see where I'm going. There we go, okay. So let's grab some water. We're going to have to carry it all the way to Willow-san. So we're carrying the bucket. Can't get on a horse or we drop the bucket. So this one we will have to hoof it. Bow, bow, bow. Maybe I'll zoom in so we get a little look at the land here. How pretty is this? Alright, we'll go through here, the Widow Froghorn's farm. I'll probably get a little blurry here. Blah, 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 as we're running through there. And then, I think Willow-san should be down here. Gotta zoom out just a little bit. She should be down around here. Or maybe there. One of these two. Yeah, I think down here. Yep, there she is. So Baradbeam's bringing this poisoned bucket to her. He's feeling a little down on himself. So he wants to be able to do something. So he sees this beautiful elf woman. Although she doesn't look elfish though. Wise. Cannot bear to see evil done to good folk such as the hobbits of Staddle.
What can I do for you?
This water smells most foul. Tell me, man, why have you brought it to me?
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your
I do not
ear?
know who would do such a thing to the good folk of Staddle, but I know a remedy to cleanse the poison from their well water. Bring me some handfuls of the wildflowers that grow near the yellow tree, southwest of the spring. The blossoms possess a cleansing virtue that will purge the poison from the well. The yellow tree was a place of peace in times past, but now it is home to fearsome creatures. You must be courageous if you are to collect the flowers I require. So in my mind, Baradbeam kind of gave her a little bit of a, are you sure you want me to do it? I'm not, I'm not on a good track record right now, and that's the whole village that's now relying on me. And I think he and Wilson had a talk, really, about, there are some things that will not work out for you. And there are some things that you try your hardest, and it won't be good enough. But that does not mean that the next time something comes up where someone is in need of your help and you are capable of helping them, that you should say no. And I think Baradbeam kind of, did a slow nod and said that does make sense. Because if they need help and I who am capable of helping them, come along and say no, then they wait for the next person who is capable of helping them to come along. And there's no telling whether they say yes or they say no. So if he says yes, he's thinking that that's his duty and responsibility, and he just needs to get better. He needs to get better at getting to people on time and helping them and saving them, and take pride in the ones that he can save, and do honor to the ones that he can't.
Greetings to you.
Okay, yes, these are just what I needed. This will take but a moment. The water was indeed poisoned, but the blossoms of these wildflowers will drive the poison away. These flowers should cleanse the water?
Mind my words, traveler.
Good, you have brought the flowers I need. The evils of man tainted this water with poison. The power of nature will make it pure once more. Now return this bucket to Staddle and pour its contents into the well. The water inside will retain its curative properties and drive out any remaining poison. Be careful. These lands are wild and home to many dangerous beasts. Alright, so let's gather the bucket. We're carrying the water, and we gotta put it back into the well. And we completed a deed, and I think it's probably just complete Breeland adventure. Really? We did enough quests to get that? Oops. We did! Complete quest within Breeland. So we got some pretty good reputation, some virtue experience, which I don't know if I showed you guys this, but we got wisdom and I equipped it. So we're now earning honesty, which is will, tactical mastery, critical rating. And we're actually going to equip that as we're earning it. We have room for one more. That one would be okay. Is there another one that has just will in it? Straight up will is going to be what gives us the most damage, I guess. But fate and vitality would be really nice too. I gotta make sure we're still on the... Like, this idealism would be really nice. We'll learn idealism. Okay. Put this in the well. Right? So that should clear up the poison.
It's terrible. Just
No, it's not. We're okay. After all that trouble, you just pour the dirty water back into the well? I don't understand. Longo sniffs the well water, then takes a sip. The water is sweet. Lily always told me we could trust Willis-on, and it seems that she was right. I'll tell everyone the well is safe to drink from again. Thank you, Baradbeam. You're quite welcome. Okay. All is well that ends well. I get it. Funny. Alright. Into Bree. Let's stop by and see Second Watcher Heathstraw. And then we will find Dalton Willow. Okay, and I think second Watcher Heastraw is right here. Uh-oh, we've got a role player playing the drums up on the fountain over there. Okay. We can turn in 2 here. You bring word from the Watchers in Staddle. Very good, very good. I'll take a look at the report, if you please. Ah, you bring good tidings. Goblins were a most unexpected threat, but it seems you dealt with them most expediently. And a good thing, too. My men are spread too thinly to defend against all the dangers that have been rising up lately. You have my thanks again. Perhaps you may find work here in Bree as well. Thank you. Should we stop and listen to what this role player is playing? What a jam. What a jam. Alright, Dalton will... Oh, it looks like Dalton's down here. It's been a while since I've done the Lore Master quest, so I'm kind of excited because I don't remember what they are. Actually, I think we're gonna have to go up or into here. Scholar's Stair Archives. Dalton Willow. Yeah, here you are. Okay. Pressing matter.
What can I do
It is
for
good that you came so quickly. I had thought your foolish notions of traveling would win out over reason. Enough discussion. We must set you to the task.
Could I speak with you?
Oh, yeah, we get a cool, Ooh, that's really nice. Your studies continue apace, Baradbeam. Creatures of nature see in you a friend and ally, and the mysteries of the past lie untapped before you. There's always more to learn, but you have an understanding of this Middle Earth that few others can reach. One of the greatest lore masters of our day was a man by the name of Benton Oaks. He maintained a vast store of knowledge, old tomes and scrolls, small trinkets of unusual heritage. It is said that Benton came to an unhappy end, but he is survived by his son, Dorset. Dorset, too, is a lore master and undoubtedly learned much from his father before Benton met his fate. A great tree grows southeast of the village of Staddle, known for the golden leaves it bears all year round, and Dorset Oaks often tarries there in contemplation. Seek him out, and perhaps he will divulge some of his father's mysteries to you. That's the tree we just actually came from. It's the tree that helped save the people of Staddle, so Baradbeam knows of that tree. And it's funny because I don't think I saw Dorset standing there, but I'm sure he was. And I just looked past him because I wasn't on the lookout for him. But we're gonna ride back out there then, and take a look. And I do see those quests, but again, those are for things that we're not quite ready yet for. Some housing and some of the much more leveled areas. Oh, so another thing, I think in one of the first or second episodes, I said the max level is 120 and we're at 15. The max level is actually 130. So just to give you a little taste of how long it's going to take to get there. I think we're on episode like, what, 8 or 9? No. Well, I don't know what episode we're on. Are we on 12 already? We might be on 12. Okay, we're headed to this, back through Staddle to the tree. Might have been quicker to go out the other entrance. But a tree that sprouts golden leaves year-round, and it's where we went to cure the people of Staddle. Am I, like, lost and turn around? I think I am a little bit. Just gonna ride through this open field. We're looking for Dorset Oaks. Here, there's a golden tree year-round. Dorset Oaks? Ah, because he was standing over here. This is a lore master like ourselves.
Hello there.
Welcome, Baradbeam. Rumor of my father's wisdom has oft brought lore masters such as yourself to hear my words, and I fear sometimes that they leave me in disappointment. I do not have the knowledge my father had. Indeed, his way of thinking was so very different from my own that I cannot comprehend even what he considered most simple. Consider the organization of his library. He found a suitable cave in the rocky hills of Breland and took it for his private library, filling it with books and scrolls collected over the course of his long life. But whenever I seek to find one of the books of which he spoke to me, I'm completely at a loss. He entrusted me with a catalog detailing which books could be found on which shelves, but the system simply made no sense to me, and I was careless with the pages. Now I have only the last one. Brigands and goblins have no doubt found the others by now. Without the full catalog, how am I to find On the Hardiness of Animals in the Wilderness? My father assured me before his death that it was on a shelf in his library. I will share with you the wisdom contained between its covers, if you help me find this book, Baradbeam. The library is large, and we can search it unaided, if you like. But it would certainly be easier with every page of the catalog. I do not know where they may be, but searching for them will make the book easier to locate. We will need haste, for the goblins have been digging dangerously near to it, and are certain to break into the library soon. Speak with me when you are ready to go. Here's the only page of the catalog I still possess. So I think there's a way that we can go get, you know, some of these clues, but I think I remember where it is.
Dorset Oaks, the son of a lawmaster now dead, seeks the knowledge contained in his father's old library and is prepared to hunt for the pages to the catalogues his father had written. However, goblins have been digging in the caves near the library and may soon break through.
Thought I was over here. Face the target. Uh-oh. Goblins. I thought it was over here on one of these. There we go. We found the book. But we're gonna take on the goblins. So if you didn't see, we just ran into the library and it was in this corner one here. There we go. Let's get out of here before we have to fight too many more goblins. Wait, Dorset? You found it, Baradbeam. I can hardly believe it. Quickly now. Are you ready to leave? Yes, I actually am. Don't want to fight more goblins. Okay, so we found the book that he was looking for.
What can I do for you?
You have my thanks, Lore Master, Baradbeam, and more besides, for I will share with you the teachings that lie between the covers of the book we retrieved. Such is the path of wisdom, my friend. It is best shared. That's a good saying. Alright, and we also got a really good robe, and this is what the robe looks like. Look how ridiculous he looks. That's why we do some, oh, we got a class trait point now. We gotta do those 3. Okay. So there are gonna be some more class quests that we do, as we level up. I want to say the next one's at... Jeez, is it at 30? I actually don't remember. But we'll get there. I think for now, guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to set up our home and our last name and our mount and everything in between episodes. And then in the next episode, we'll take on the main story quest again and go talk to Barlam and Butterbur. And if you're familiar with the books or the movies, at the Prancing Pony, when Frodo and Merry and them get there, he's the bartender, basically. He runs the place. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings Online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.